Hello YouTube, pipe community, I'm back. Been a long time, 9 months, and I sure missed you. I have tried to, in recent months, comment a lot of your videos, and I've really enjoyed them, and I've missed doing my own videos, but as you know, I was pretty busy. Well, I won't go in everything that I was doing because it would take hours, and what has happened now is others are involved, and I can step back a little bit, and still things are going on. Well, I will make some videos, but not at the same pace I used to do. So maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of videos per month is probably what I can do. But it's better than nothing, and I had to remind myself how to make videos, because so it took me actually far too long to cobble this video. My apologies that I didn't do a very professional job, as I never did in the past, but anyway, it was important to start, you know. Housekeeping, I remember that at least. This is my Rathbone Sherlock Holmes Christmas pipe from Peterson 2021 with the copper band here, and I love this shape, and I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 Rathbones because I just love it, and whenever I smoke that in public, everyone says, oh, light your pipe, you know, it's really good. So I'm gonna enjoy my Christmas pipes over the festive season. What's in it? Well, Bremen Piper Mark, he did the usual review of his loveliest, of the lovely European Christmas tobaccos, and one of them that he said this is worth at least trying was this one, John Aylesbury Winter Edition 2022, and the tin art is spot on. It's a raised profile here, it's really nice. I know we don't buy things just for the tin art, but it helps, you know. So I got a tin of this, and put some links below where you can get it at the moment. It usually goes pretty fast, and I'm pleased to say this is the best one of John Aylesbury Christmas tobaccos so far. I found in the past they were very mild, that you had to search with a lot of imagination what the taste was supposed to be. Came pretty moist. I've jarred it up, but actually as it came you had to dry it maybe for 15 minutes to get the best out of it. So I put it in a nice jar, and 20% has already gone, so it's pretty good. It's supposed to taste of caramel, cardamom, honey, and maybe a bit of cinnamon. The first 3 I pick out those flavours, especially the honey, and I love honey tobaccos. and it smokes very well all the way down to the bottom of the bowl with the same flavour, which is also not so always the case with aromatics. It's Burley, Virginia and Black Cavendish, which smooths it out to the Black Cavendish, and I think Burley forward because it smokes, gives a lot of smoke, and actually it's easy to control, and I like Burley forward blends like this, you know, seasonal blends, and makes it very good. So it gives I don't know, 3.5 stars, something like that. It's not going to really wow you, but it's going to be an all-day smoke and very pleasant, and a great room note for the assembled for your Christmas parties and things like that. So definitely worth it. Well, for the next few days I'll be here in my shed of Serenity garden house, which I've added a few decorations. I'll give you a quick tour of that, and then after that I'll be going southern Switzerland to see the relatives and spend some time over Christmas there. So next video will come from there, but I thought it was important to kick off in the shed of Serenity, you know. I've been delighted to watch many videos from old friends and new channels. I think there's a lot of great new presenters which I thoroughly enjoyed over the last few months. So the next generation is coming along, and that's great, I think. Fantastic. Anyway, let me show you a few things that are new in the shed of Serenity. Well, you've seen the tin collection. There's a few more lined up as I accumulate them and partly smoke them, like my old Dublin here, and I got that Santa Claus tin somewhere in New Jersey on eBay, and it's Santa smoking a pipe, so I thought I must have that. And got me flag here, of course, with Christmas season. And there you see Orlik. I've actually smoked a tin of Orlik golden slices, which I really enjoyed very much. It wasn't the best flake ever, but it was very good, very good. And I've actually thought I would have something spiritual in the shed of Serenity, and I don't know if you see that Michelangelo beautiful painting is the Sistine Chapel in Rome, in the Vatican. You can see it there, and you can see it in my shed of Serenity as well. So, you know, if you can't get to the Sistine Chapel, you can get one of these prints, and actually I've held it with Niobium magnets, because I don't like glue that always comes off at some point, and this seems to hold it in place quite well. And well, otherwise more pipe racks. That's a Ukrainian pipe rack. I will leave a link in the bucket because I get from KAF Evgen in Ukraine, a number of pipe racks. This one was in Ricardo, that's the eBay of Switzerland, and I've seen several models of these weird figures, but most of them are sort of laughing or sticking a tongue out or chuckling. This one is a bit grim, but I always wanted one of those, so now I've got one. And you see the tins are growing everywhere. We Three Kings and Scarecrow tobacco, that's really good stuff. So that's a brief tour. Of course, we're listening to a bit of John Tesh in the old radio here, and oh, I've got a little Christmas tree. I should show you that as well. And last but not least, I got some of these pipe stands, and Redcoat's return on the side. I've got 5 or 6 of those. At some point early next year we'll have a gore with that pipe stand. Link below where you can get them. There's a very nice young lady with a family to support who makes all kinds of things, some for pipes and some lanterns and other things, and she paints them all herself and makes them all herself with the woodwork. And the Ukaine post is still working. Can you believe it? It's like FedEx or Pizza Hut, that they sort of, even war going on, they'll still deliver the package successfully. So everything I've ordered, even in the last months, it got through to me, and they have great prices, and usually the shipping is nothing. So I try to help them out directly where I know certain people there, you know, because then the money goes straight to them, and they're very proud. They don't want handouts. They want to make something and send it to you. So something to think about. And I was very happy how she did these in a sort of a burgundy stain, and painted that on the side as a special, you know. So that's the tour. Back to tobacco. The other thing I like about this John Aylesbury this particular year is the balance of burley to Virginia. I actually like it with more burley than Virginia, because I think it makes it easier to control. It's more smoke, and I find, for me at least, burley is a bit easier on my tongue. But you could easily smoke this blend all day. It's very pleasant and nice room note. I still would describe it as a medium aromatic. It's not really that powerful, but it's strong enough that you can get the sweetness and the nuances of the sweetness, and it's really a nice smoke. So well done, John Aylesbury, at least this year. I like this one. You may have noticed I'm wearing this, I just got this a couple of days ago for about $45 or something from Smoking Pipes, and since I'm one of their loyal customers, I get maybe 85% of my stuff from them, because their shipping is unbelievable and reasonable for Europe, and generally I always find them very reliable, and they've got a great selection. So I picked up one of these, and keeps me warm in my shed of Serenity. Of course, I've bought a few other things, you know, from various channels. One I'll put in the bucket, just one where he has a shop, and you can buy these cardigans which are really good, and those help in the winter times as well. Well, my dears, if you have a chance to get this, as the German tobacco online shops have this at the moment. I'll put a couple of links below, maybe Estivals for you guys in the UK, and on rare occasions they actually show up in some of the US online shops, but anyway, in the next video I'll review an American Cornell and Deal jolly old St. Nicholas tobacco, which I got several tins, and it got from Bremen Piper Mark. He said that's probably the best one this year, so I'm looking forward to trying that. So until then, I wish you all a fantastic Christmas, restful and cheerful, and lots of good food, and lots of good wine and bourbon or whatever you like to drink, and a nice time with your families as well. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Until next time. Bye bye.